We were having some troubles this week in terms of space on the laptop. However, I got the chance to free up some space. You guys missed these trades earlier. I took these trades earlier. The account was at 1,000. I'm at 4,000 now. As I said, we're starting live trading on February the 2nd. I also will be giving you guys a free Zoom link. So I trade at, well, I'm not sure of the trading time, but what will happen is that I will post the Zoom link so you guys can come on and trade live while I am trading, guys. Um, so yeah, so that's what's happening right now. Right now we're trying to carry this account to 10 G's. We're only doing 2%. Because we have to practice proper risk management. So we're just gonna browse through and see what looks good and what doesn't. Remember, with this strategy, we're looking for trending markets, and as followed my settings: the 200 EMA, the 50 EMA, the 2 EMA, and a lot of you guys saying I don't really use them, but I really do. It actually tells me a lot about what's going on in the market. As you know, the 200 EMA tells the current trend of the market. So if it's below the 200 EMA, you know that you're looking for puts. If it's above, you're looking for buys. So right now the market is below the 200 EMA. It's looking for actually puts because it's below. Now, with that being said, the 50 EMA is this white line right here. It actually tells me when it's 50 and the 2 cross, it tells me that the trend is changing. So if it's going down, it tells me it's going up along with my MACD. The cross on my MACD tells me as well what's happening. So if the yellow line is above the red line, it's going up. If the red line is above the green line, it's going down. So that's what the MACD is used for. Now, if you don't see me following the 250 EMA, it's because I realize that the market is rejecting this area a lot. There are days when it's spot on and there are days when it's not, and you just have to figure that out on your own, guys. Now, for me, I like to trade Apple, Facebook, Pfizer, American Express, and Twitter. And also, if I'm feeling it, I will go into the currency pairs as well. Depends on what I'm feeling like. Now, let me just start with stocks back again. Guys, these are just options trading. If you guys are asking me what is options trading, is it's the same thing as forex. It's just that the option of the pair. So for example, you can buy a put option or a call option with a time limit on it. It's only thing it's for a specific time. So an option has to deal with a specific time. Where in forex, it has to do with strictly if the market is going up or if the market is going down. Not necessarily in a specific time frame, because persons can hold up their position for a month, a year, how long and however they want to. While for options, it's a specific time period. So whether you want to hold it for 20 to 30 minutes, that's just what it is. Now, with that being said, guys, let me get into some trading. I'm not sure how long this session is gonna be. I typically go 10 minutes, but I typically go 10 minutes, but could be more. Could be more. I'm feeling it today. I haven't really been on here in a while. Um, so let me explain the reason why I took this trade. As you guys can see, that the 200 EMA is, the market has been going across the 200 EMA and been coming back, going across, coming back. So it's trending along these lines. This is a strong resistance line at the top right here. So I was watching that. Now, unfortunately, we did not make that one. But as you can see, it's a bit spiky. I don't like to take spiky trades, but I just thought that it would reverse. As you guys has been seeing, it has been coming down and reversing, going across, reversing, going across, reversing. So I was expecting that it would go across and reverse again. However, it turned back on us. That's fine. It's trade. It's all in the training. Let's look for something a bit more solid. Not seeing anything solid. Not seeing anything solid. This is a support right here. Mm, mm. Let's watch and see what this candle will do. I was hoping to take it down here for a call option. However, it's still in that zone right there. Gonna give it 15 seconds to come down, and I'll double tap. That's new. If it's breaking out, is it gonna do a breakout? I doubt it. And I'm gonna take 30-second trades, guys. It's a demo account. However, still, whenever I'm on demo, I still practice as if it's my real account, because what you do in your demo is what you're gonna do in your real account. That's that's 3 L's. Wow. I was on such a good run, guys, and then 3 L's in the space a couple minutes. Let's look for something solid, because the market is all spiky back and forth, back and forth. Alright, so stocks are definitely not working for us today. Everything is a bit choppy. So let's go over to currency and see if currency looks a bit more solid. As I said, pocket option gives you the option of, going through different currency pairs. They give you a lot more options than the other brokers. So I can just take my time and just scroll through what exactly I'm looking for. The market is a bit choppy today. Normally it's solid. I like this for the call. I wonder if I was a bit early. I doubt it. I like this one for the call. I know you guys are gonna ask me, why did I take this one for the call? It had 3 bars on the MACD right here. The bars were going up. They were getting shorter and shorter. They were coming up to the 50 EMA. And this is the 2 EMA. So I know that the cross was going to happen. Normally I would wait for the cross up here, but I saw it gaining that strong momentum going up, so that's why I took that one. This looks trendy. Take that one for the put. I was a bit early on this one, I doubt it. So I'm gonna explain why I took this one a while ago. Now what happened was that I realized that the clock was at 58 seconds and the candle was just starting, because normally it starts here. When the candles go along, the wick starts to happen. So I realized that the candle started at 58 seconds here. That means that it had a lot of time to move down into its actual position. So that's the reason why I took it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 solid bars right here. And I saw that this had 1, 2, 3, 4 solid bars coming down. So I realized that this was the beginning of a downtrend. And if you realize there were no back wicks right here. So that's the reason why I took that trade. Also, if you realize that how I know that the trend was so strong was that if you realize that this wick is longer than this one, and this one consistent goes down, this one longer than this one. Right now it's be risky to go in because this wick is shorter than this one. You understand? So that means that the trend is kind of fading down. So that's what I look for when I'm trading. Alright, so I know you guys are gonna ask me, why did I take that trade a while ago? No, what I saw was that this market is coming down, and this is the previous area of support right here. It broke this support, and I feel like when I saw this back wick coming back up, because these candles are still all red, I realized that this was the beginning of a reversal. So I thought that it was gonna come back up and test this area right here, this previous area, which it did. Plus I saw that the MACD was curving coming up, so I know that this is gonna be a bit of a reversal to come back down this way. So that's the reason why I took that one. Just trading the reversal. I don't think it's gonna continue go all the way up. It's just gonna reverse. It's testing back this area right here and then come straight back down. Alright guys, so this is a late trade and I'm going to tell you why I took it. Now my strategy is typically taking the 2 and the 50 EMA crossing. Alright, now if you realize that the 2 crossed the 50 EMA right here, it crossed it on the MACD right here. Once it gave me the cross right here first, that's when I decided that I'm going to take it. This is a perfect trade for me. I missed the setup. Sometimes it gives it back to you, sometimes it doesn't. And that's just how it really is. That's the setup that we ideally look for. We look for the crossing on the MACD, then the crossing on the chart for the between the 2 and the 50 EMA. My 50 EMA is my white line right here. Right? So it's just that white line right here and this green line. Remember, the 200 is the red, the 2 is the green, and the white is the 50 EMA. Now, once I get this crossed on the MACD first, then I get it right here, I know that it's the beginning of a downtrend. Not to mention that I got these 4 candles right here and momentum's going down, and I also got this 1, 2, 3, 4 candles coming down as well. So those are signs to, hop in the market. Alright guys, so even though this is a support and resistance, I trade support and resistance all the time, I don't like to trade it in this week because here's the thing. When you have these many wicks, the area of support is so broad, because remember, support is not just one line. It could be an entire area. So it could be from 396 to 251. 251 to 396. That's a broad area. So sometimes it can come in right here and get trapped and it comes back up to here, or it goes back down to here. You understand? So that's why I don't like to trade support and resistance like that. Even though this is an amazing flag pattern, this is a stick right here, and we have that 1, 2, 3, 4. You understand? But it's gonna continue going up. And if you realize that the Keltner, if you look at the Keltner right here, the Keltner channel is going up. So these are things that you can look at to know where the market is going. So this is a flag pattern right there. Even though we're using high Kanashi, I can still see patterns. Right? This is the flag pole. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Still going up. Right? Now the Keltner is pointing up and it's above the 200 EMA. So you see it crossed the 200, came back, came down, crossed the 200, came back. Now it come back, it's not going to retest it. It's going to continue going all the way up, continue the trend. The Keltner is not turning down, it turned up. So this is a sign, also a sign for you that the market is going up. If you're looking at the MACD as well, you can see that that green line is above that red line. Now, I would typically hop in this market, but these are the things that you must look for. Remember, I tell you that when you know it's a strong trend, you see that this week and this week. Look at those 2 weeks. This one is longer than this one. This one is longer than this one. This one is longer than this one right here. You understand? This one longer than this, and it can go on and on and on. That's when you know it's a strong trade, and there are no back wicks up here. You see there are back wicks right here? There's none for these up here, so you know it's a strong trend. Perfect sign to get in. However, when you realize that the trend is slowing down, even though these have no back wicks, look at the wicks below. This one and this is at the same length. This one is barely past it, and it's continuing going up, so it's very risky. If you look at the MACD as well, the green line is at the floor at the 19% right here, negative 19%. So we know that it's about it. The market's about to do a reversal pretty soon. So I would not advise anybody to hop in on this one. And guys, I'm just telling you exactly what I do when I'm trading. I'm not leaving out anything. It's exactly what I do. Everything that I'm saying is things that I actually look for. right? And I know persons are gonna say, hey, you took this trade a while ago, why did you take it? The Kent line is pointing down and you're in a downtrend. And you're below the 200 EMA. Kent line is coming down. Everything is against you on this one. But guys, I'm gonna tell you exactly why I took this one a while ago. I was looking at the MACD. Remember, the MACD is a momentum based indicator, right? Now on the MACD, you see that that green line has completely hit the zero. Look where it's at. The outside line right here, and it curved. It crossed that red line right there, right? So even though the Kent line was still pointing down, I knew that this was a reversal time. Look at the momentum. It's getting weaker and weaker and weaker and shifting to this side. So I know that this was a perfect opportunity for me to get in. I wouldn't give it a 5-star trade. I would give it a 2.5. So guys, so you see a while ago that when we started, we lost 3 in a row. And look, see, I started well today. I lost my first one. Then we got this back, got this back, got this back, got this one, got this one. We lost 3 in a row. And then look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You understand me, guys? So I'm just showing you exactly what I'm doing. Not cheating or anything. This is just what I'm looking for. Just simply market analysis. Now here's the thing. Why I would not go in this one, even though they haven't crossed as yet and the line has curved. You saw how this week shoot up right here, and this week it's at the same level. It's not a strong trend. That means that the candle can flick back to right here. Not saying that it will, you know, but if you're going in one like this, it's risky. I would admit, I would wait. I would take it at the very bottom of the candle or in the middle of the candle right here. Don't take it up here, because it can just flip back like this and you lose easy. Got that beautiful cross right here on the MACD. When you get the MACD and the chart crossing the same time, guys, that's the 5-star. That's the 5-star trade for me. That is the 5-star trade for me. When you get that cross on the MACD and that cross on your chart, 5-star. Going over the 200 EMA, I wouldn't exactly take it now, because as you can see, it's almost at the outside of the Keltner channel right here. So it's gonna do a reversal to retest. You understand? It's gonna do a reversal to retest that line right there. See, right on top of the Keltner, it's gonna do a retest, come back to test right here, and then it will move forward. Also, if you look at the MACD as well, it's all the way up to here, to that 57% right there. So it's gonna reverse very shortly. I'm a bit tired. Alright, I'll take this one. I think this will be the final one for me. This will be the final one for me. And I'm going to tell you why I took this trade. It's the next 10 seconds. Let me tell you why I took this trade. Remember, I'm telling you that the ideal situations is to look for the 2. And the 50 EMA crossing. See, we won that one. Now, so they're telling me good job. However, you saw the cross happen right here first on the MACD. After the cross happened on the MACD, it came right up to here. The line's about to cross, and the next candle it will cross. I entered early because the momentum was very strong. We didn't have any back wicks, and this wick superseded this one, and this one superseded this one. So I know that the trend was strong. So that's the reason why I took that trade. Alright guys, now this is gonna be it for me, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and comment, guys. I appreciate you watching the videos. Don't forget to like the video or comment, please. Alright, so that's going to be it for the day. Have yourself a wonderful evening, guys.